Welcome back to Maula Cognition. In this session, Maula Cognition is explaining to you three reasons why Jesus Christ is not a Muslim as the Sufis or Maturidis or Sunnis or Salafis believe. This is a very important point. You need to understand, you have to listen very carefully. Jesus Christ is not a Muslim if Islam is as narrated by Sunni, Salafi, Sufi, Shia and other Islamic sect that exists today. You need to understand this point because according to Islam, God is not Father. But Jesus Christ prayed in the name of Abba or Father. This is a very important point. And all the prophets, even you can see in the book of Psalms, God is called Father of the fatherless and Defender of widows, God in His holy dwelling. You can see a lot of verses in the Old Testament, in the Psalms, in the Torah. You can see God is called Father. So you can see that the Islam that people practice these days is not the Islam or religion of Jesus Christ or the prophets of Bible. This is a very important point. And the second point is, you can see here, the first point, Jesus prayed in the name of the Father. Second point, Jesus Christ said, I am the way and the truth. According to Islam, if someone say, if a mere humans, if a human, a normal human say, I am the truth, that means according to Sunni Islam, Islamic theology, that's a heresy, that's a rebellion against God, because only Allah can be Al-Haq. So Jesus saying, I am the truth and the life, that means that's a blasphemy, because life means Al-Hayy, Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum, that's Allah, and Al-Haq, that is Allah. A famous Sufi mystic named Mansur Al-Hallaja was murdered according to Islamic law. He was killed because of his saying on Al-Haq, or I am the truth. You can read about Al-Hallaja here. The Quran also says Jesus is no more like Adam. Some places it says. Another place in chapter 4 verse 171 says Jesus is a messenger and he is the word of God, he is the word of Allah and he is a spirit from Allah. The Hadith says Jesus is both the word of Allah, means Kalimatullah, and Ruhullah, spirit of Allah. So, but according Islamic scholars held the view, as Islam developed into a full legalism, theology and spiritualism, Al-Hallaj around this time, 858 AD, he was killed by the Sunni scholars and Sufi scholars because he said an Al-Haq, I am the truth. That's blasphemy in Islam. So Jesus Christ cannot be a Muslim if he said an Al-Haq, or I am the truth. And if Jesus is truly said that, then either if he's still a Muslim, then the Muslim Islamic world that we see today is not real Islam. And then the third point is, Jesus Christ said, here is coming, is loading. Jesus said, truly, truly I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of his own accord, but only what he sees the Father doing. For whatever the Father does, the Son also does likewise. But this is that whatever Allah does, Messiah or Messiah can do. And this is also a blasphemy in Islam, because according to Quran, Allah is only one, and He is one and indivisible. Means only one, and Allah is sustainer and there is no one comparable to Him. But here Messiah compare himself to Allah by saying whatever the Father does, Father means the only true God Allah, the Son also does likewise. So that's a problem in Islamic theology, because this proves Jesus called God Abba, or the Father, just as the prophets like Psalms of David, because if calling God Father is wrong, then Jesus and even the Quran would have corrected and said the Christians and Jews invented the word Father in the Quran. The word Father in Old Testament and in the New Testament. But Quran never refute that. But the scholars these days say Allah is not Father. So based on these points, Jesus Christ is not a Muslim. If Islam is as we see today among the various Islamic groups, then Jesus Christ is not a Muslim. These 3 points are enough for any common sense persons to understand. So Maula Cognition making this short video just to explain this. Thank you very much.